Good afternoon to everyone present for IETC 2013. First of all, I want to congratulate Dr. Isman and his team for giving an opportunity to many countries to explore their capabilities at the international platform by means of such a wonderful international conference. Congratulations to Dr. Isman and his team. Myself, Rahul Hakku from Riyadh Institute of Management, India, along with the co-authors Dr. Ravi Kiran of Thapar University, Patiala, and Dr. D.P. Goyal of MkIS Institute, India, going to present on the topic Success of Marketing Information System Model for SMEs of Punjab, validation of survey-based results and case study analysis. Organization of presentation is as follows: meaning of marketing information system, structure of marketing information system, SMEs in Punjab, some review findings, objectives of the study, hypotheses of the study, research design and methodology, data analysis and discussion, and lastly by the conclusion. If we go with the definition of marketing information system, just it's nothing like that of any special term. It is a common term daily used for the betterment of the business in terms of the collection of the data. Now that data which is collected is then thereafterwards analyzed on the routine basis, and it is then processed by means of which a particular information is obtained, which is thereafterwards used by the marketing managers for effective decision making. I will just take an example of a crude oil. If a crude oil is processed, a petrol is obtained, and that petrol is used by the automobiles. Same data which is obtained, and thereafterwards it's refined, it is analyzed, it is interpreted, and then information is used, obtained, which is thereafterwards used by the marketing managers for effective decision making. If we go with this slide, that is a marketing information system. It's a pictorial description. On one side it's marketing manager, and on the other side it is marketing environment. Now the marketing manager is having decision making powers, who has to analyze, who has to plan, and at the same time marketing environment at the other end, that is having competition, customers who have got requirements, desires, needs, wants, government, public. So that which is there, one is marketing manager, another is marketing environment. That is bridged by marketing information system. Now the delay of the time or any of the work which was there earlier is reduced. That is bridged by the inclusion of marketing information system. If we go with some of the findings of small and medium enterprises in Punjab, it is one of the fastest growing sectors, especially after the liberalization which took place in India in 1991. That has resulted into opening of the gates to many numbers for SMEs especially. Also at the same time, it is Punjab, the state which is in the northern part of India, is ranked one of the fastest growing states. And also the reason for this is that there are many SMEs which are producing quality products of, we can say, cutting tools, of bicycle components, of sports goods, of leather items, of textiles, and also it's a very good source of employment. Lots of people are employed. So the SMEs have a very good impact in Punjab, and then it is also having a very good and positive impact on the nation, for country. Whereas India is a developing country and Punjab is contributing a lot to the nation's development. So SMEs of Punjab play a very vital and very key role for the development of India. If we go with some of the review findings, if we go with Amerso, he says that it's most beneficial for generating revenues and minimizing the cost. If we go with Gilmore, he says SMEs have limitations, they have weaknesses of resource, of finance, of infrastructure. But these weaknesses can be converted into the strengths. That is also the sayings by Gilmore. According to Dennis, it is shrinking the time between what is and what should be. That time is shrinked, that time is reduced by the inclusion of marketing information system. If we go with the Bhagavad, according to him, it is creating a good business. It helps to boost the business. Business is having the profits. Business is maximized by the help of the marketing information system, especially in small and medium enterprises. Now let's go with the predictors which are obtained from the review of literature. These are the predictors which will be applicable for the development of the marketing information system model. Now the predictors which have been obtained are marketing information system design characteristics, capabilities of marketing information system, then primary characteristics of marketing information system, hindrance factors of marketing information system, and MkIS sophistication. Now going with the objectives of the study, to identify the predictors for the development of MkIS model for the selected manufacturing SMEs of Punjab, to develop a model for MkIS in the selected SMEs of Punjab, and to validate the survey-based results with that of the case study results. Hypotheses, there are 5. The first one is design characteristics, positively associated. The second one is capabilities, positively associated. Primary characteristics, positively associated. Hindrance factors, negatively associated. And MkIS sophistication, positively associated. Again, positively associated with the success factors of marketing information system. Now going with the slide, that is research, design and methodology. This research has been conducted into 4 phases. First phase is to understand the review of literature. The second phase is the analysis of research survey, that is for the manufacturing SMEs of Punjab. The third phase was about the case study analysis, and the last phase, that is the 4th phase, is the validation of survey-based results and the case study analysis, wherein the synthesis have been done on the case study basis as well as the survey based. The survey based has been conducted first, and to validate whether that is accurate, then case study has been done. The synthesis of the both, that is the survey based results as well as that of the, we can say, case study analysis has been conducted for the study. The data. The data has been collected from the first hand information. Now the data which has been collected is purely a primary data. A survey has been conducted to understand the level of MkIS by the marketing information system in Punjab. The sample size for the study, that is a point which is to be discussed. The sample size, why it has been obtained, is just to find the Punjab as a state of India, wherein there are 20 districts, out of which 3 districts have been taken for the study, that is district Patiala, district Jalandhar and district Ludhiana. Now the reason for selecting these 3 districts is because 82% of the total exports from Punjab are from these districts, and also at the same time for each district one category or one sector has been taken for the study. For district Patiala it's cutting tools, for district Jalandhar it's sports goods, for district Ludhiana it's bicycle components. Now again they comprise 75% of the country's requirement. Just to see the sample size, that was what I was discussing, is that the sample size is coming to 140, wherein we check 30 sample size of cutting tools for district Patiala, 50 sample size for sports goods from district Jalandhar, and 60 sample size for bicycle components from district Ludhiana. So 3 sectors, one is cutting tool for district Patiala, sports good for district Jalandhar, and bicycle components for district Ludhiana, comprising of 140 as a whole, has been taken as the sample size for the study. As I already told, the breakup further, out of 140, 124 are small enterprises and 16 are medium enterprises. Now if we check the reliability statistics, that is coming to 0.902 crunched by alpha, and that is acceptable. Now coming to the next slide, that is data analysis and discussions. For the first objective, wherein the objective is to identify the predictors for the development of marketing information system model, wherein marketing information system design characteristics, capabilities of MkIS, primary characteristics of MkIS, hindrance factors of MkIS, and MkIS sophistication are being analyzed. If we go with the first slide, that is for the design characteristics of MkIS, the first 2 priorities across the 3 sectors is timely information and accurate information. That is the preference being given by the SMEs across the 3 sectors. If we go with the next predictor, that is the capabilities of MkIS, wherein it provides the analysis of the data and it is an aid for decision making. These are the priorities which have been put in front by the SMEs across the three sectors. Now these are the factors which help in creating the decision making. So that is the way these three sectors have given an opportunity. Coming with the basics, that is the primary characteristics of MkIS. As per the analysis across the three sectors, it is found that internet is the highest usage across the three sectors. Along with that, it's a process information maintained in the database. The database comprising of that of the data of customer, that of the competitor, that of the supplier, of all intermediaries, of channel of distribution. So that all is making a sense for which the primary characteristics have the priorities across the three sectors. Now going with the next predictor, that is the hindrance factor. These are there. It was seen that computerization is there. Computerization is being extensively used. But at the same time, SMEs of Punjab are also believing in the non-computerized forms. They still are looking in for the non-computerized ways. They are still looking in for the non-computerized, we can say, techniques. But they are not nevertheless leaving computer. Computer is with them. But at the same time, they are focusing on the non-computer systems also. But there are some hindrance factors which were found across the three sectors. And the priorities was that it is not an information processing system, as well as the another priority, which is the topmost priority, that it is a belief across all the sectors that it cannot solve all the problems. They think that it is a machine which can solve all the problems, but it is not. That they know very well. So this is another topmost priority as a hindrance factor. Coming to the last of the predictor, that is the MkIS sophistication. The top two priorities across the three sectors is being obtained through meeting the customer needs. That is a priority. Customer is king and customer has got requirements, desires, needs, wants. And also there are many new entrants, new SMEs coming up. So that is another threat by the, we can say, SMEs of Punjab across the three sectors. Now to go with the second objective, that is to develop a model for MkIS model for SMEs. As per this double Watson, we can say it's coming to 2.102. We have followed the stepwise regression method, and that 2.102 is acceptable, and that is what we see as regards to that of the particular model of marketing information system is concerned. It is clearly indicating that the model is acceptable because the Durban-Watson is coming to 2.102. If we further check the hypotheses over here, we see the values which are positively associated for design characteristics, for capabilities. We check the value of B for primary characteristics and for sophistication. But as far as hindrance factors is concerned, it is negative. So we can check over here, if we have to go with the testing of the hypothesis, that MkIS for design characteristics is positively associated. For capabilities, it is positively associated. For primary characteristics, it is positively associated. For sophistication, it is positively associated. But for hindrance factors, it is negatively associated. So the hypothesis have been tested. Now the third objective, that is the last objective, it is to validate the survey-based results with that of the case study analysis. The synthesis of 140 SMEs of the survey-based results as well as that of the case studies have been done. Now the case study has been done for 6 firms. 6 firms which are there for the 3 districts for 3 sectors. That is 2 for district Patiala for cutting tools, 2 for district Jalandhar for sports goods, and 2 for bicycle components for district Ludhiana. Just going with the analysis of those, it shows that timely information, the accurate information are the highest ranked amongst the, we can say, 3 sectors in the 6 firms. If we go with the capabilities of MkIS, the highest priority is for it provides the sophisticated analysis of data, and another, it's an aid for decision making. These are the top 2 priorities as far the ranks is concerned across the 6 firms for 3 sectors: cutting tools, sports goods, and bicycle components. Coming with the primary characteristics, which is being obtained under the 6 firms, it's a case study wherein internet is the highest usage amongst the 3 sectors, followed by that of the process information maintained in the database. If we check with the hindrance factors, it is seen that it can solve all the problems. Again, across the 6 firms, it has been obtained as the highest, we can say, priority of a hindrance factor, that it can solve all the problems, but it is not. And also, it is not an information processing system. It is a machine which is there, which clearly indicates that the factors of the hindrance are giving a priorities amongst these 3 sectors of the 6 firms. If we go with the last of the, we can say, predictor for the sophistication across the 6 firms for 3 sectors, that is cutting tools, sports goods and bicycle components. The first priority is threat of the new entrants and meeting the customer needs. These are the priorities which has been accorded by the 3 sectors. Now if we conclude, now the conclusion over here is to synthesize the survey based results of 140 SMEs and that of the 6 firms for the case study analysis, keeping success factor of MkIS for 3 sectors, that is cutting tools, sports goods and bicycle components, for testing the proposed MkIS model. The top 2, that is the point, the top 2 results from the both, that is synthesis of the survey based of 140 as well as that of the case study of 6 firms, have been selected just to make the framework of the marketing information system model. You can see over here, success of the marketing information system model is having 5 predictors. These 5 predictors are moving around, that is sophistication, design characteristics, primary characteristics, capabilities and hindrance factors. Now the priorities, the top 2 priorities in both, that is synthesis of the survey based results of 140 as well as that of the case study analysis of 6 firms. If we check for the sophistication, it is meeting customer needs and threat to new entrants. If we check the primary characteristics, it is email and processed information. If we check the design characteristics, it is accurate information, timely information. If we check for the capabilities of MkIS, it's aid to decision making and it's also a decision support system. If we check for the hindrance factors, it cannot solve all the management problems and it is not an information processing system. So I want to conclude by saying that nothing is good, nothing is bad, but it is the thinking of person which can make it so. I am very thankful to my co-authors Dr. Ravi Kiran and Dr. D.P. Goel for making the contribution to this topic for a success, at the same time giving a meaningful sense for the model of marketing information system. Also, I want to congratulate all the participants and once again wishing all the best and have a success for IETC 2013. Thank you.